Welcome to the podcast, everybody, where we're doing everything quick as shit. I am your host, as always. I am the wildest. I'm the man that is the Fang. And I'm with Galactic Carnage. I don't feel like changing his name up today because, it'd be a little bit mean. So,
wow, this is the lightning round podcast. He's not even changing my name. It's crazy.
Exactly, because we don't have all night for this shit. Because 11-hour shifts at work are killing me, literally.
I hate shifts.
Yeah, they're the worst. But today we have a few topics, in the realm of wrestling. Let me see if what's her name did what I asked her to. Okay, she did. So the subjects for wrestling today, we can talk about Alexa Bliss and what's been going on with her lately. You've seen it all, right? You've seen what Alexa Bliss has been doing, Sister Abigail-ing, walking around weirdly.
Don't know what happened today, but
yeah, I'm not watching it. It's been weird, right? I'm not gonna lie though, her Sister Abigail is trash.
Of course, she's not that tall of a person, so it's gonna be hard for her to hit in general.
Yeah, it looks so goddamn weird when she does it. And I'm just like, why did you give her this move? Like, Vince, did you really have to give her the Sister Abigail?
Right. Yeah, if you're turning her into that character, you could have gave her her own move.
Exactly. But you gave her the Sister Abigail and she started walking like weirdly and standing off into space. So I'm like, oh, is she becoming Sister Abigail? Really? Okay.
Only like everybody predicted about 2 months ago.
Yeah. Everybody did this. And it's literally becoming lame as fuck, but whatever. We'll we'll ignore that one.
I won't comment on the full subject until I get payoff of some kind.
Speaking of payoffs, Retribution! Alright.
They killed it. They could have easily given that to Roman.
Yo!
In fact, if Retribution came out, first off, let me rewind, because these promos they've been cutting, why?
None of them make any fucking sense.
They just be gibbering. It's just gibberish for like 10 minutes. If they gave Retribution to Roman, and Retribution didn't reveal themselves until the pay-per-view, and Roman calls in his secret squad to come mess up his cousin because his cousin's about to win, that would be an amazing. I would be with that, but what are they doing? What are you going to do with Retribution now? What? And you know why it doesn't make sense? All the while, they're going against WWE, right?
Yeah.
And their goal is to take WWE down, right?
Yeah.
Why on Blue Earth did WWE decide to announce that they gave them all contracts?
Yep. Hey, all right. So let me ask a question, right? These superstars, right? Once they revealed the superstars, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they revealed who they were, the first thing that came to my mind when they were like, and WWE gave us contracts, and I was like, you all already have contracts with the company.
I mean, even if we're taking that out the way, we're going with the way of kayfabe, right?
Yeah.
Why would they give contracts?
Exactly. We're here to take down everything. Here's the contract, sign it down the line. Here's the money.
Like, okay. You're paying me to destroy you guys? Alright, that's cool, yeah.
Makes zero fucking sense. And I'm like looking and I'm like, yo, okay, listen to me. That didn't make any sense. Two, I'm sorry. I can't look past the fact that as soon as I saw Dominic Dojovic, Dio Madden, Shane Thorne, and Mia Yim, I was like, this don't make no goddamn sense.
Yeah, I forget why somebody was telling me they something on NXT just didn't make any sense. That had happened. for the storyline. Forget what they were saying, but somebody brought up a very valid point.
What?
Of how it's contradictory. I don't remember what they were saying, but it was something along the lines of one of the members of Retribution was just friends with somebody else that they attacked, like right before they left NXT. So
yeah,
like
Dominic Dojovic and Keith Lee.
Yes, that's who it was. Keith, yeah. That's backwards. It's backwards. Right. I think this group buried themselves upon entry, and that's just by talking. Like if they didn't talk, you know.
Yeah, and it was like, yeah, you offered us contracts and blah. I was like, okay.
I officially don't think anyone cares. And let's talk about the Hurt Business.
Okay.
With this.
Yeah.
Why the Hurt Business technically heals, but then when it comes to Retribution, their face. Like what? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. No, I understand you're trying to protect WWE, but like, if you normally protectors are nice to the people they're protecting. Well, actually, let me take that back. If we're talking about 12, no, but never mind. Actually, I take all of that back. That statement's false.
But legit though, you're right. When it comes to the Hurt Business, their heels. When it comes to Retribution, their faces. It's like,
yep.
Why do you guys keep doing this?
It's backwards. It doesn't make any sense. That's why I constantly I stick behind what I've been saying. In fact, that SmackDown is once again the more popular or interesting show. Be it it's not like it's that much more interesting, but SmackDown just has a lot more going for it than Raw. Just Raw literally have the same thing for weeks now. Literally the same matches. Like every time I watch the Raw highlights, I'm like, oh, didn't this happen last week? Annoying. It's annoying at this point.
Yo, and it's actually weird as shit if you think about it, son.
Can we just go back to 2016?
We can't. We cannot.
And the last thing I want to talk about Raw that's triggering me is, didn't they just say no more GMs, right?
Yep.
Why does what's his name? What is his power? Why does he have authority?
Who?
I don't know. Is his name Pierce? Adam Pierce?
What the fuck is Adam Pierce?
Adam Pierce. The bald guy. What is his name? The guy that shows up every week on Raw.
To do what?
And he, the guy that was in the mailman skit.
Oh, yeah, no. He's like a guy that has people sign their shit. Or do whatever.
But he's been telling people that they can't book this match because he's basically a GM role without calling him a GM.
Yeah, but there's a difference though. The GM for that's why I like NXT, because there is a GM for NXT.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
You can give us a GM. No one said we didn't like the GMs. Just stop making the GMs fight.
Or GMs heels. Like we got so many heel GMs, it's not even funny.
It doesn't make sense to have a heel leader. Why?
But Adam Shane is not he's not a heel though. Vince tells him to do stuff and he does it.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that. I'm just saying, I thought we said no GMs, and he seems pretty much like a GM to me.
I mean, he's just a guy that follows orders from Vince himself.
He's getting a little bit too much screen time and all these highlights.
Yeah. Alright. But you know what else is bugging me when it comes to WWE in general? You know what they did on NXT recently? That literally, I think, is the reason why their lowership was low and they lost to AEW again. They did the fake crowd noises. I'm sorry. Do you know what pisses me off more than them fake crowd noises? The TV screens. Right? But they didn't have the TV screens. So all I can say is these motherfuckers was playing the stupid fake crowd noises. Son.
So hold on.
Huh?
205 Live is still a thing?
Yeah. And they're also doing the fucking fake crowd noises. You know I hate that shit with a passion, right?
Of course. I mean, I understand why.
Yeah. Because it's always fake.
That's stupid.
Hold up. I'm also eating. Spirit made some good linguine. So I was checking Alfredo. It was good. That woman knows how to cook like shit. I'm glad I married her. Anywho, moving back to what I was saying. Like, that fake crowd shit is so bad that when NXT did it, I literally stopped wanting to stop. I wanted to stop watching NXT at that very moment. Because that was when I knew. Right? I was like, yo, I can't, son. You have to stop this nonsense now.
Okay. Wow, we have some interesting things going on SmackDown.
What happened on SmackDown while we're here?
So after I guess Jay and Roman had a really good promo tonight, apparently, from what it looks like. More so Jay. So we had Alexa Bliss. They have a creepy picture here with her behind Roman. Which is weird. And she looks crazier, by the way. She had another god-awful Sister Abigail.
On who?
Lacey, what's her name? Lacey Evans?
Again?
Yeah. And the Fiend actually came out. They didn't come out, but it was weird. They had a thing between them, too.
That's weird. That's fucking weird, bro. That's always going to be weird to me. I don't care what anybody says.
They're continuing to do the mystery female on SmackDown that they're going to reveal. It's definitely Peyton Royce for one of the Iconics.
It is not one of the Iconics, bro.
It's not?
Dog, it's not one of the Iconics.
I know there's like a whole coronavirus shit.
Oh no. Matt Riddle lost Corbin.
Who? Matt Riddle?
Yep.
Oh man, how to kill yourself. That's how you kill yourself. I don't know if you know.
It's like they put on a good match, but I can't tell. It's only highlights.
You could tell if Baron Corbin put on a good match? Can Baron Corbin put on a good match? Can he?
I've only seen decent from him at best.
Thank you. Thank you for being honest to yourself.
But Matt Riddle can,
Matt Riddle can put on a good match. Can Baron Corbin put on a good match? And the answer may surprise you. Tune in tonight at 11.
Anyways, we have more Bayley shenanigans.
Bayley shenanigans, of course.
More Miz versus Heavy Machinery. And all that jazz.
I would ignore that.
Stage.
Let's move to what we need to move to. Clash of Champions 2020. Are you excited?
I feel like, don't quote me on this, but I feel like we're gonna have a lot of title changes.
How many titles matches are? Oh,
the whole card. It's basically titles matches.
All right. Here's where I say that's not going to happen. Okay, so we got Asuka versus Selena Vega.
Asuka's gonna win.
Period. Right, and I don't think that's gonna be. I think it's gonna be an okay match. Selena Vega can actually wrestle. It's just they don't give her the chance to.
They may start to push Selena because there's no other female wrestler, so they might have her almost win over Asuka and turn this into just like some type of feud. Maybe even give her the title because Selena Vega she can talk more.
Yeah.
Because you know how Vince is. And she doesn't seem like she's that bad on the mic anyway. I haven't heard much from her on the mic recently, but she's not that bad from what I have seen.
Yeah.
I think Hardy's gonna pick up the title. If not Hardy, then it's going to be.
You're skipping. You're skipping.
I'm skipping.
I'm going in order, bro. Come on, son.
I can't see in order. I'm just going off what I remember.
Yeah, man. Don't stick to the matches, bro. Holy shit.
Okay.
Put on the Wi-Fi, honey.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Surprise entrance by my mother.
Of course. And she said your name. So I gotta find where this is and edit it out. So Asuka versus Selena Vega is literally on the pre-show.
That's on the pre-show?
It's on the pre-show.
Why would they do this? It's Asuka, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it's not.
Yeah, no one's gonna watch that shit. That's the funny thing.
So disrespectful. Asuka deserves more.
Yep. Next we got Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton, which I'm not excited for this match. They don't click well to me. The match dynamic is very bad for me.
No, who knows? Randy and they might switch it up this time instead of doing the same old spots that we see.
I don't believe so. Look, it may be surprising, but I don't believe that they're going to switch it up. I just think they're going to do the exact same thing that they always do.
Hopefully that's not the case. I feel like these two could actually put on something worth watching. That is.
Yeah. Hold up. Okay. Yeah, back. I'm sorry. I had to read something. Okay. But yeah, I feel like it's going to be a slow-paced match, and then it's going to end with... Who do you think is going to win this match?
They're not giving the title to Randy, unfortunately. Even though they should at this point.
You feel like they should get it up for Drew McIntyre, your favorite person?
I like Drew, but however, given the current state of things and how there's a lack of people to fight him because he's a face.
You feel like they should give it to...
They should give it to Randy.
I see your logic here. And I raise your logic to one. I feel like they should keep the title on Drew and just have Drew fight. Like, I feel like Drew should probably start... I don't know, son. Take Drew off of TV for a while. Just for a little bit. You know what I mean? Don't have Drew on the...
do an open challenge.
That too, right? Open challenge or just be off of TV. You know, Drew doesn't have to be on TV every week. You know what I mean? Like, take Drew off of TV for a little bit. Have his challengers be built up. Claymore kick the challenger.
I see your Drew getting built up off TV, and I raise you didn't we just get a lot of backlash for having a champion with the championship not being on the show every week?
Okay.
WWE is not going to not have the top guys on the show every week.
Yeah, and I raise you a guy backlash, right? To fucking what? This just makes a heart grow fonder type of situation. Now, I didn't say get this man off of TV and you never see him again until a pay-per-view, Brock Lesnar or Goldberg style. I mean, he doesn't have to be on every single goddamn show every week, every day, cutting the same fucking promo or just sitting there. I mean, take him off of TV for a little bit, just a little bit. Like, prime example, next week we don't have to see Drew McIntyre. You know what I mean? He can skip a week and then we can build up his challengers. Now we could build more people up this way. Like hell, fuck it. Put what's his name from the hurt situation on against him to build him up. And I don't mean Bobby Lashley. I don't want to see that match again. That match was stupid.
Who do you recommend from the hurt business?
Shelton Benjamin. Something. Give me a fresh matchup.
Shelton Benjamin? Mr. McMahon gave up on him years ago.
I mean, build somebody up. Just build people up. You don't have to do it.
I can see them doing MVP.
MVP, fine. AJ Styles, okay. AJ Styles isn't a good match. I don't want him to be exit that. But can we build back up to Cesaro as a dominant force? So
he's one of the best tag teams right now.
Yeah. But yeah, hell, go to the other brand and beat up people on the opposite brand of you. Do something, but keep that man off of TV for a little bit. Have him show up here. That you know what would be fucking cool, right? Is after he beats Randy Orton, you just see him in the crowd because he's like, I don't have any more opponents to fight right now. So he just goes and he sits in like the crowd and he just chills. Wouldn't that be cool?
It'd be interesting.
Yeah, he'd be like, all right, no more people to fill, the beat up. All right, I'm done. And he just goes. You just see him every other week, just sitting in the crowd like, ha ha, or see him on the TV, like, ha ha, like, you know what I mean? Oh look, there's the current champion. He feels like he's better than everybody, and then build up a challenger to make him, to humble him. You know what I mean?
Enter Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic Mysterio. And mind you, we don't have to have heel versus face matches all the time. We can have face versus face matches and they're good. We've had those before. Hell, Ciampa versus Gargano, the first time they ever fought was in the tournament. And that match was fucking good.
But anyway, we gotta move past this one. What's on the card?
I'm sorry.
Besides these guys.
Me and him is hot. I don't care what anybody says. I'm sorry, I had to say that out loud.
I wonder what Spirit's gonna say.
She's gonna hit me. Anywho, Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. Breaking news: Roman Reigns finally Superman punched Jey Uso, so that means
Yeah. I should have said that when I was going over what happened on SmackDown. Yeah, that did happen.
And it's so goddamn obvious who's gonna win this match. Like, if Jey Uso wins the match, I'm generally gonna ask what the fuck WWE is currently doing with their existence, on why
buried upon entry.
Bruh, Jey Uso better not even come close to winning this match. It better be a beatdown, and I mean beat down. I better not see anything happen until like a fucking I better see like the end of the match where, you know what, we should get a recreation of WrestleMania, the WrestleMania when Roman Reigns first fought Brock Lesnar, except for Roman Reigns is the Brock Lesnar of this match and Jey Uso is the Roman Reigns of this match. I want to see that shit. Except for, you know, Roman Reigns beats the dog shit out of him and call it a day. Solidify his heels. I don't want this to be a good match. I want this to be a beatdown. It has to be.
Yeah, it's gonna be a beatdown. I predict multiple Superman punches.
Yeah. Moving on from that, because it's clearly obvious. We got Bayley versus Nikki Cross. I don't
Bayley's
care.
not losing that title anytime soon.
Thank you. Moving on. We got one half of Simone Steakhouse and the other half of No Eyebrows versus the Riot Squad, which, to be completely fucking honest, I don't care about this match. I don't.
I think the Riot Squad's gonna take it.
Are you sure about that?
Truly trying to build the Riot Squad, yes. And then I can see Shayna and what's his name? What's her name? Simone Steakhouse turning, or maybe they turn this into a feud type thing.
No,
which is probably more likely.
No. Get Nia Jax back off of my TV, please. Please.
They kind of need her on SmackDown. There's no other tag team on SmackDown.
They need to get that fucking thing off of my TV, please, God.
Like, name all the women tag teams out there right now. It's
none. There are no women tag team.
That's why I could see them. So I think they're gonna win this match. They're gonna retain, and then this is gonna go into some type of feud, ending with the Riot Squad winning.
Just
or they could jog out the Riot Squad, which is more likely.
You know what they should not do, right? And it's gonna piss me off if they do this. If say the Riot Squad does start chasing, right? After this, what they should not do is have me have these people face every goddamn week. I don't need to see a one-on-one match with one of the members of each group every week. I don't need to see that. Just don't. One of the best feuds in NXT was Shinsuke versus Samoa Joe. And Shinsuke did not touch Samoa Joe to their match. Literally, they didn't touch each other to their match. Which was good. And it built it up fucking perfectly. Next, speaking of Shinsuke, we got Cesaro and Shinsuke, a.k.a. the Foreign Speakers, versus the Lucha House Party, which still is the dumbest.
It's a bad name.
It's a fucking bad name, bro. But
House Party's gonna lose. No question. No doubt about it.
No question?
They're about to break up soon. And they were literally been having segments backstage where they've been arguing.
Alright.
And I think Kalisto might get a singles push.
Again, yay. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be super fun. Can't wait to see him do absolutely nothing. That's gonna be fun.
Where the hell is Mustafa?
Okay, moving on from that question. We got arguably the match of the night, which is Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, and Sami Zayn. Arguably going to be the match of the night. Who do you think got that one?
Like I was trying to say earlier, but I skipped. You're gonna have to cut that part out. But
I'm not cutting it out. It's okay. I'm gonna have to cut the one thing out. Only got one thing cut out in this podcast.
Right then.
Probably won't even cut it because I'm lazy.
Basically, I was basically saying that, okay, looking at who's in the match, I think Styles is there to make the match more interesting. He's not gonna win the title.
Oh, really?
I think Jeff is retaining,
mm-hmm.
and then Sammy is definitely. I could see it either going. Sammy's definitely not getting it. We get that out first. I could see it either going with Jeff or AJ. I don't see why they would put it on Sammy. I don't see what it would benefit for them right now.
Really?
Yeah, because there's more. I think on SmackDown there's more heel mid-carders right now than there's face. But I think this also would set up a feud between Sammy and Jeff.
Speaking of, I'm surprised Biggie Langston and what's his name ain't about to wrestle on this pay-per-view.
Biggie
and Sheamus.
Biggie and Roman? Well, this is Clash of Champions, so it'd be kind of irrelevant.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So, I honestly think that Roman's next opponent should be Biggie, and Biggie should be built up.
It should not be Biggie. I don't want to see Roman versus Biggie until WrestleMania.
Thank you. That's why I said built up. Built up. Keyword. Built.
But you gotta remember this, man.
Yeah.
There's not many people on SmackDown right now that can go against Roman Reigns as a face.
Yeah, we'll see at the WrestleMania. We'll see by Royal Rumble time on who his opponent is going to be. I honestly think it should definitely be. I think it should be Big E. I'm sorry. I'm not saying it should be. That was a weird ass silence. I'm gonna have to edit that out. I'm editing like shit. This is gonna be great.
It's gonna be fun. You got 2 edits to do.
Yep. Again, I'm probably gonna be super lazy. You don't
really have to edit out the silence.
I know, but I'm probably gonna edit out the silence. But I'm probably gonna edit out. We should probably stop talking about this in the middle of the podcast because this is gonna be so much more I gotta edit myself. God damn it!
Anyway, what's the next?
Moving on. Topic? Street Profits versus Andrade and Angel Garza. Again. Yay!
No. We can just move past that. We don't even need to talk about it.
We got Bobby Lashley versus Apollo Crews again.
Bobby Lashley has the U.S. title?
Yeah, he won it at the last pay-per-view.
Yeah, they're going to keep going back and forth.
Bruh, if they give the title back to Apollo Crews, I will give every member of this podcast $1.
I could see them going back and forth.
If this happens, and I'm dead ass when I say this, I will give every single member of this podcast $1. If you've been on an episode of the podcast, you'll get $1.
Clash is Sunday, right?
Yep, that's why we're doing the previews predictions. Like, this is why I had to make it for this time. Now, moving on past this, one more thing we gotta talk about. Now, the NXT takeover that's happening already has a whole 3 good matches that I honestly think is gonna shit on half of Clash of Champions. Did you know?
Surprised?
Huh?
Are you surprised?
No. First match I see is Damian Priest versus Johnny Gargano.
All right.
Second match is Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae.
All right.
And the third one is Finn Balor versus Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh.
Which, honestly, I want to see that match. Like, I wish I had Future Vision so I could watch the match. Yeah.
I think NXT got it. I don't think we need to say much about that, man.
Yeah, and that's only 3 out of the rest of the matches. 3.
They got solid matches.
That's 3 solid matches already. But, yeah. Moving on right along to the gaming side of this podcast. Because if you thought we were going to be able to just do... we weren't going to be able to do multiple podcasts. Hold up. Why is that playing in my background? If you thought we weren't going to be able to do this, you have a problem with your butthole. Anywho. Huh? What? Let's talk about... Did you see anything at Tokyo Game Show that interested you?
Was that today, right?
It was, I think, all week. What did Tokyo Game Show have?
I know they had a bunch of Capcom stuff they were talking about today. I didn't get to look into anything interesting to come out of it.
I don't know. That's why I was asking you. Lord.
Let's look up some highlights then.
Let's look at some highlights. And that note, I'm going to pause this podcast, and when people hear us again, they're going to be like, oh, okay. As I straight up said, we found something. We looked at a bunch of stuff, because you don't know how long it took us to pause this podcast. Ha! We are amazing. Well, some of the biggest announcements I've seen from this list. We got Nier Replicant, version 1.22474487139.
I did know about that.
Yes, and I already pre-ordered that ASAP on my PlayStation. When I accidentally saw it, I was like, "This is the Nier that I imported." Yeah, okay, and I literally bought that shit.
Okay, they confirmed Resident Evil 8 drops.
Drops when?
This winter.
Oh, in December.
It could be December. It could be December, January, November. All of those are considered winter. I think it's January most likely.
That's fucking sexy as hell.
So it's gonna come out real soon.
Oh, okay. Did they show gameplay trailer, which wasn't really a gameplay trailer.
It was more of the same.
Yeah, more of the same. I've seen Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory getting a playable demo. That's gonna be fun. Oh, it's on Switch.
More Kingdom Hearts. Okay.
It's just a Kingdom Hearts rhythm game, which is gonna be a part of the fucking story, which is literally stupid as fuck. But I'm not going to say anything. But the Nier, for me, Nier getting a release, literally, it's like, I believe it's like a couple of years earlier than Automata. Not a couple, but like hundreds of years earlier than Automata. So I can't wait, because Automata is the end of the timeline.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Based on what happened.
Yeah. There's also a visual novel called Fault Milestone. It's got announced. It's a visual novel, so you know, if you really care about visual novels, then yeah.
Nope.
I don't play visual novels anymore. The Xbox Series S price has already been reduced in Japan.
They reduced the price?
In Japan.
How much? Was it by a lot?
I don't know. I'm about to find out.
Why they? I don't even know why I'm asking you why they reduced the price. I know damn well why. Japanese people just don't mess with that.
$28 in Japan. They dropped it by $28.
Yeah, they don't fuck with Xbox. There's
Microsoft,
always. What did Microsoft do?
Microsoft Flight Simulator to add Japan World in an update, so they're gonna add Japan.
Okay. Anything else?
The Medium introduces new characters, and Gigabash, you can play as Ranger type heroes. Yeah. It's a kaiju monsters and ranger heroes battle.
Sounds interesting.
It's a fucking amazing concept. I just wish, it was a 2D fighter and I would have bought it day one. But, also Sega. Sega, in their infinite wisdom, I wish Mr. Darkwave was here, announced Virtual Fighter X Esports. And when I heard that, my first thing that came to my mind, I was like, X Esports?
That whole gonna be easy peasy.
Yeah, they also showed off the next Shin Megami Tensei game.
Understood.
Oh, showed off a Shin Megami Tensei game. Looks like one of the older ones. They're just remastering it finally. Wait, is there a Shin Megami Tensei collection here? In case you you don't know what Shin Megami Tensei is. It's
related to Persona.
Yeah, every fucking game in the joint is called Shin Megami Tensei. And then the name. And we'll get an HQ Master of Nocturne? My dude.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah, literally, that's day one for me. Literally, a lot of people don't know that technically Persona's whole title is called Shin Megami Tensei. The first one was called, I think, IF, and then it went on to Persona, which is literally called Shin Megami Tensei Persona. Then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's going to be 6, which I heard 6 may fix up some of the problems that that 5 had.
They already announced 6?
They announced a teaser to announce 6. And then they also said they may announce a new Yakuza. Yeah, and a proper Yakuza, not that one that we're about to get. They showed off a little bit of the new Phantasy Star game that's going to be not purchased from this Wildest thing here, because I'm not about to sit here and do this. I'm just going to go ahead and continue on with my life. And of course, Atlas is Atlas, and they're amazing.
Now, have you been hearing these tremors about the new Switch? And I know I brought it up last time, but more tremors going on now.
Yeah, I heard about some tremors, but is it a purchase for Wild Fang? No, I already got a Switch right here.
I don't know why I would want to play Smash Brothers Ultimate, which, by the way, I did get the DLC characters in 4K.
Yeah, I don't need to. It's a pretty interesting game. I'm just not about to. Yeah, I don't really care.
Breath of the Wild might be looking spicy in 4K, but
it's already looking spicy. It's like 4K spiciness is alright. All right. Also that Monster Hunter. Look, I'm telling you now. For those of you who's like, I saw everything about Monster Hunter Rise, and I noticed it's not, this or that. I'm like, this is a Monster Hunter made with the Resident Evil engine. I'm sorry, I'm buying this.
This Resident Evil engine, I don't care. They could take my money if it says Resident Evil.
Like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, the Resident Evil? Oh, no, that's day one, Chief. That's day one. You know what else is day one? Fucking Hyrule Warriors 2. Literally takes place 100 years before Breath of the Wild. Take my money, please. You know what would be great? If Capcom bought Konami or something and they had Metal Gear with the Resident Evil engine, which would be fucking sexy.
Not happening.
I know. It would be sexy, though. Somebody buy that Metal Gear IP off of Konami. Save the world.
I think what's about to happen is, and I don't know if people see it, but a war is about to be happening to purchase these studios because Xbox keeps buying up all these studios. PlayStation is about to be like, oh nah, we need to do something.
Speaking of, and that is the next thing we were going to talk about. How did you know?
I just have wisdom like that, and I already know.
Microsoft bought Bethesda. Now, before everybody says, well, okay, that's great, that's awesome. To me, it's a good and a bad thing. Which one do you want to start off with?
I'm interested to hear why this is bad for me. Go ahead.
This is the same company who made Fallout 76. They also have been shitting out games for the last couple of years. The last two games have been shit.
Okay, I see that, and I raise you a rebuttal saying that technically Microsoft just reunited the old Fallout team.
No, they did not.
Yeah.
Obsidian, right? A lot of people are saying Obsidian is there, and I'm like, is Obsidian a part of Bethesda, or because they made Outer Worlds, if you can recall?
Are they part of Bethesda?
Are they?
Okay.
Hold up. Yep. Yeah, they're acquired. Yeah, they're acquired by Microsoft, but they are not a part of Bethesda. No,
well,
the people of Obsidian left. Oh yeah, I know that's what you mean, but they left because fucking Bethesda is a bunch of dickheads. So
now they're under the same team again. So maybe they could make amends. Or
they are not under the same team. They're still two different teams. People keep saying that.
They're under the same banner. Microsoft could easily be like, you know what? I don't care what the beef is. Y'all gonna make me Fallout New Vegas 2.
Fuck no. And they can say we made Fallout New Vegas 2. You guys can kiss my ass. Like when it comes to what's it called. So at the end of the day, and to make it even funnier, and a lot of people said, oh, they about to get exclusives. I'm like, no, they're not. Microsoft is not gonna make half those games exclusive.
Here's the real kicker. So, do you actually believe, like, because this is a big debate going on right now, do you think Microsoft would have the balls to make Bethesda games not first party?
Listen to me very well. Now, did you buy Minecraft?
I did.
Okay. I'm going to explain this. What's one of the first things that come up when you turn on Minecraft or Minecraft Dungeons?
Something about Xbox.
It says Microsoft Studios.
Yeah.
Now, listen to me. If Microsoft right now was to say, no other company can play Minecraft right now, only on Xbox, what would happen?
Minecraft only on Xbox?
Yes, what would happen?
I mean, a lot of people would riot, but at the same...
No, listen, they would riot. Now, people have already been expecting said game to come out on their preferred console. It's like Starfield and the new Elder Scrolls. Do you not think it would be a huge kneecap to yourself to make less money by putting it on one console for certain games? I'm not saying that they can't make games or can't make exclusives. Oh, no. Don't get me wrong. They are going to make exclusive. But there are games like Doom, they can't do that. They will get fucked over.
I see what you're saying.
Yes.
I kind of believe that too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like maybe the next Skyrim or maybe one of these motherfuckers is going to be exclusive. They're going to do one of the big ones and they're going to make them exclusive.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do one of the big ones. Is gonna be so. I think what they're gonna do, right? Here's what they're gonna do. They're gonna make no. But here's why I say it, right? They're gonna take one of the big ones, leave it alone, make it multi-joint, make money because everybody in the world is gonna buy the game, right? I think they're gonna make a new IP and make it exclusive from any of the games. Like prime example, say I already pre-ordered Deathloop on the PlayStation. You're gonna really fuck me over for no reason? And what if I'm not getting an Xbox?
The biggest thing that people are saying before you continue is that what Bethesda's gonna do is they're basically gonna have to finish their current contract. So Deathloop would start to be exclusive, but stuff further down the line, probably mid-gen. Maybe say they decide to do Elder Scrolls 6. They're probably going to make that exclusive.
Yeah,
I could see them doing Elder Scrolls because that's like more of a single player type deal. But when it comes to Doom and some of these other ones, Microsoft, they do push the agenda of everyone should be able to play.
Yes, which is good, which is a good thing and a bad thing. But the good part is Microsoft is not about to fuck over people because they understand they're gonna fuck people over. Now, when it comes to when it comes to certain games and certain things, prime example, in the studio that made Wasteland. Wasteland's on PlayStation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Microsoft owns the studio, bro.
I mean, yeah, Microsoft's not as greedy. I'm just saying.
So here's what they're gonna do, and I say this, I'm like, they're smart for what they're doing. They own the studios, but you have to pay them extra money to get their game. Therefore, by logic, you make extra money because everybody can play it, and a lot of people buy it. But what they're going to do is, if you want to play it cheaper, play it on Xbox. You know what I mean?
I get you. I get what you're saying. I just felt like this conversation needed to be had because a lot of people are, they're talking like, oh my god, Bethesda's bought by Microsoft. Blah, blah, blah. No, I didn't.
People are freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, yes, they bought him, but calm down. Like, it's not that serious. Yes, it's going to be... Like, prime example, do not be surprised if a game come out and it says Xbox exclusive and it's from Bethesda. I'm not going to be surprised. But if a game, right, that game comes out and it's like, this is this, like this, and it's for all the companies, but just note, when you start it up, it's going to say Microsoft Studios or Microsoft on it. Don't be surprised.
I feel like what's going to happen is, sorry to cut you off, but
you're good.
Simply, what's going to happen is that whenever Bethesda has a new exclusive or a new IP they want to drop, it's going to be for Xbox, and then because it doesn't have any affiliation with the other consoles, so anything new to come out the gate would be for Xbox. Everything else, I could see that being, me. Even though I feel like I have a hunch they're going to do like the next Elder Scrolls exclusive. In fact, I feel like Xbox might push another Elder Scrolls, even though Bethesda may not be like willing to do it. I feel like they might push one out.
Yeah, I feel like what they're gonna do. Again, you're right, but I feel like say the next Elder Scrolls is coming out, right? I feel like what they're gonna do is they're gonna give you exclusive content in the Xbox version. Like, for example, you're gonna get Master Chief armor, kind of like how Nintendo, when they got Skyrim, you had Link outfit from Breath of the Wild.
Facts. I could see that definitely gonna happen. Microsoft, they'd never miss out on something like that.
Yeah, right. And I believe Starfield. Like I said, that's why I said Starfield and everything. I feel like they're gonna come out on all the consoles because they don't really want to fuck over themselves with making money, and it's a business at the end of the day. And I get it, right? But if it's a business, you as a business, you're gonna want to make more money. So even I would be like, fuck it. Everybody can get the game. You know what I mean? Like, fucking Yakuza. Fucking the people are still making money regardless.
Yeah.
They're making buku bucks. Sony's getting some of the bucks too. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not a thing. So some of these games can't do it. Nintendo is just hard-headed, so let's not talk about them. But I feel as though while it is a little, I was a little skeptical, but when I put my brain to it, I was like, yeah, no, it's okay. I don't give a fuck. But the only one that I had that was kind of confusing to me is Deathloop still a timed exclusive for the PlayStation?
Yes.
It's still a timed exclusive?
I believe so. I haven't heard anything otherwise.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. No, it's still going to be. Think about it. Arcane Studios made it. It's being published by, what's it called? By Bethesda. Yeah, it's only being published. They can't, yeah. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So, essentially, Arcane Studios made it. And their parent company is ZeniMax, but essentially, what's his name is publishing it. I see what they did there. Did Bethesda publish? Yeah, Bethesda published Dishonored as well. So, yeah. Okay, that makes sense, but does that mean... I was like, yo, is Deathloop still going to... Yeah, Deathloop is still going to be a PS5. You're right. You're right. Because I was like, that something don't add up, Chief.
Yeah, I can understand the Deathloop be PlayStation exclusive. I also believe that, people were saying, I think Bethesda still has the obligation to finish their contract. So even if it was a Bethesda, they have a contract with Sony. So.
We'll see.
How much they can do. I'm pretty sure it's still going to be time exclusive.
Yeah, it looks like it's still going to be time exclusive. They didn't make the change for that. I'm still not. I'm still not sure about this game, but I may give it a chance, especially if especially if Spirit gets it. If Spirit gets it, I'll get it. You know what I mean? And then we're both gonna have fun with that.
It has potential, so yeah.
It has potential, but I need to see more. Oh yeah, all right. So I also see it right here. It says on September 21st, 2020, Bethesda Software's parent companies ZeniMax Media and Microsoft announced the intent to buy ZeniMax in the studio, including Arcane for $7.5 billion, incorporating the studio's Xbox as part of Xbox Game Studios, with the sale finalized in the 2021 fiscal year. Xbox Studios head Phil Spencer said that the deal will not affect Deathloop's current planned platform exclusive release on PlayStation 5. It remained there for a year before arriving on Xbox consoles. So, yeah. See, and that's the type of shit I'm talking about. So, Phil Spencer is not an idiot. Phil Spencer is going to, yeah. So he's not trying to lose money, bro.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? But again, Sayuna's Sacrifice 2 is exclusive. Granted, I didn't like the first one, but yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's fine. I just wish they kind of did. I wish Microsoft chose a better studio
Than Bethesda?
Yes. I wish they chose a fucking better studio. You know what I mean? I wish they choose, I don't know, Konami? That would have been fine.
So you don't think they're going to have any type of impact?
Oh, no, it's going to have a big impact. Don't get me wrong. There are going to be exclusive games that are going to be like, shit, fuck, god damn it. You know what I mean? Sony needs to find a way to get something better. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But
I could see Sony getting Sega before Microsoft does, even though Microsoft has more money. I feel like Sega has more, I don't know, about history of PlayStation or Xbox.
Yeah. And I'm not saying it's not going to make an impact, but the impact, while it is huge, right, for me, and I say this to people all the time, I'm like, yo, your favorite game is still coming to your console. It'd be fucking suicide if they go, you can't play Doom no more. The fuck? No, they're not really going to do that. And Phil Spencer's not a dickhead from what I can see. But Phil Spencer also likes to, I could tell Phil Spencer is in the business, he does make money, but he makes wiser decisions. Prime example, I can play Minecraft on any console I want. Microsoft still makes money from it, regardless. If I buy fucking Minecraft on my PlayStation 3, Minecraft on my PlayStation 4, and on my cell phone, Microsoft makes money from it, regardless. You know what I mean? So they're gonna make buku money if they, keep certain games open. And like I said, if they come out with a game, Evil Within, right, 3 right now, and they said exclusive, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be pissed. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even though there shouldn't be an Evil Within 3. You know what I mean?
Nah, give me Evil Within. Hot fire.
There should not be a part 3 though, is what I'm
Give
telling
it to
you.
me.
Why would there be a part 3?
Doesn't matter.
Galactic, listen to me. I love Evil Within 3. Evil Within. I'm sorry. I like the first one. I like the second one. But if there is a third one, somebody needs to get punched in the dick. Or they didn't look at the story properly.
Make it happen.
Stop it.
I want it.
I don't know what you're doing, bro.
That game is fire. It's the only Bethesda game I like besides Doom.
I mean,
Bethesda published game, I should say. Whatever. I
mean, it's pretty good.
I don't like Bethesda. Which is why when they said they got Bethesda, I was like, alright, I like your cut, G. I kept it moving.
I mean, because it's pretty fucking smart. I'm not going to lie to you. It
was a good move.
It's a good move.
They tried it, though.
Yeah.
They tried it. They tried dropping the heat to get people to pre-order that.
You were just like,
it worked, but it didn't work.
You said what?
They dropped it, but I don't know if you noticed, they did that because they dropped it the day before pre-orders went live.
Yeah, so they could get more pre-orders. And am I going to get mad at that? No, I'm not mad at what they did. It worked. It works.
But it didn't work. It works, but it didn't work.
Yes. Now,
a lot of people I know still aren't hyped for next month.
Yeah, and a lot of people still aren't hyped. Because, they're going to be like, okay, I have a PC, so I don't really care. The fuck? But what I think they're going to do in the strategies, again, you can buy it on PlayStation for $60 or get a Game Pass on Xbox and play it for about $10. Does that not sound like something that they would do?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's facts right there. Now, oh, dog, I keep forgetting to do the tier list Fridays. God, I got so many of those to catch up on.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I got a sick one for you, too. The top tier, the Marvel character tiers. I got the the Dark Souls boss tier list. Oh, you're gonna laugh. Speaking of one of my tier lists, apparently a lot of people who saw the one with Dragon's Dogma in it, the action games, think me giving Dragon's Dogma a C tier was blasphemy. And I'm like, Dragon's Dogma was a good game, but it had almost more flaws than what's good game. Too many fucking flaws.
Speaking of Dogma,
avoid the anime shit. Ew, yes, Darkwave is gonna make a review of that.
Trash.
Yeah, why did they make it? Alright, I'm gonna say this now. There were certain games you cannot anime. Persona, Dragon's Dogma, or any type of game where you make the decisions yourself. Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because it's like the person playing the game themselves.
Yeah. And here's what killed me about the Dogma one. I feel like it could have been done. They did the most predictable storyline. The ending was predictable. Literally the 7 episodes, and it was based around the 7 deadly sins. Like, come on.
Ew. Come on, son.
Like, just off the title alone, you already knew what would happen in the show.
Moving on. What else are we talking about here today on this occasion of the cast and the pod? Oh, fucking yeah. The Xbox pre-orders.
The Xbox pre-orders.
Galactic.
I just recorded an episode of my little Player 2 podcast or whatever.
Oh,
The name is still up in the air. It was
nice name drop. Link will be in the description again.
I gotta edit it and upload it. It's coming up this week, but it was about Xbox pre-orders. And I love the fact that Microsoft is talking so much shit, talking about it won't happen with our pre-orders. What happened, Microsoft?
Oh, that's the best part.
Huh?
I went to a GameStop, my favorite GameStop. Guess how many pre-orders they gave these people?
How many?
1.
Your GameStop had 1?
They had 1S, 1X. The GameStop near me had 3 X's, 3 S's. The GameStop up the street from me had fucking 1X, 4 S's.
No, here's what's embarrassing. So, can you remind me where is Xbox based again? What type of company is it? It's from where?
America.
Huh. Where's Sony from again?
Japan.
Huh. How did Sony get at least 10 pre-orders in most stores and had managed to have more pre-orders overall thus far than a company that doesn't have to deal with Corona and importing stuff right now? Explain, Microsoft. Like, I don't understand. You guys are an American company. I'm sure your factories are limited like Sony, but like, you don't have to deal with flying PlayStations over, getting them through the you don't have to deal with that, at least in America. So what's the deal? Like, did you just start production? Like, I don't understand. It's upsetting.
Hey yo, and the funny thing is, Microsoft was talking hot, spicy fire. That won't happen. That will never happen to us. Pre-order days happen. The first fucking 20 seconds sold out. I go to a GameStop, sold out. Another one, sold out. I'm like, what happened?
Microsoft's own website.
Exactly. You can't pre-order from the website. You can't even get the joint to pay it off monthly. And I was like, okay. So here's why this is a kick in my dick. How many pre-orders did you have available? Then you realize they had like 1 pre-order in certain places, 2 in others, 3 in other places. The most they had was 5 at Walmart. And I was like, but you were talking that spicy though. What the fuck happened?
I don't understand why they couldn't wait. Why couldn't you wait? You could have waited.
Dog. That's the problem. Hold up. But that's the problem I had. I was like, yo, and even when I went to the GameStop and spoke to my man Mike, this man was like, yo, I don't know why were they talking so much garbage? And it turns out I found out where their locations are.
Yeah?
Mexico, Hungary, China, and Taiwan.
That's where they're making these systems?
One of them is in Mexico, though, so that doesn't require a plane.
Why aren't they making them in country?
They are. Mexico is literally just connected. It's not hard.
I mean, okay. I meant in the 50 states. Why aren't they making them in 50 states?
Bro, listen to me. Listen to me, son. Listen to me. Listen. Right. Listen to me. Are you listening? Because they're fucking stupid, alright? But again,
you got all this money, my guy.
You got all this money, but you decided to make it in Mexico, or one of the joints in Mexico, Hungary, China, and Taiwan. Well, I get the Taiwan joint. I get the China one. I get it.
If they don't toss some money at Amazon, bro. Well, no, they got beef with Amazon. But I'll say, if they don't toss some money at Amazon to make Amazon use their factories or something.
Bruh. But my main issue, right? My main issue with this bullshit is the fact that they fucking, again, talking spicy garbage. Then when it came to fucking PlayStation not only was like, is that it? Was that it, bro? My joint was chaotic, but chaotic in a good and bad way. Your joint was just ass. And I don't mean in a good way. It was just trash.
I think just both of them could have done pre-orders better, but Microsoft shouldn't. I think they shot themselves in the foot by talking like how they were talking. If they didn't say anything and they just said, okay, yeah, so our pre-orders are going up. We have limited, they kept it humble. It probably wouldn't have been backfired the way it did, but I'm pretty sure I saw some people on Twitter and they were upset about the situation. Anyone would be upset about the situation. It's kind of messed up.
Bruh, I was super dog. Oh, Lord, I was super pissed, dog.
I mean, I was fine. I know I'm going to get me an Xbox, but I'm probably going to wait till Halo drops and get the whatever when Halo drops. Because I want both consoles this generation. Both look promising.
I did too.
There's no point of me getting the Xbox right now when I could just wait. And I'm glad I decided to sleep because I originally I was going to bust my ass trying to get one, but I decided to wait, and I'm glad I did because I would have been upset if I pulled up to my GameStop and he told me I had one. There was one pre-order. What? One?
Yo, and that's the messed up part. So much my dude. When I fucking was in there, he was like, "Yo, yeah, we had like my favorite one." He was like, "Yeah, we only had one S and one X. So why was Microsoft talking trash?" And then I looked at him. I was like, was that a joke? He was like, "No, we only had one." I was like, "Fuck you mean you only had one in here, man? Then why were they talking trash?"
And COVID really did stick a nail in both of their what they were planning. Because I feel like they had this planned out, and then COVID hit, and they're like, "Oh no, we won't be able to produce as much, but we need to launch it this year because we just need to." It's one of those unfortunate times where the pandemic is just fucking people over. And speaking of the pandemic, it actually is a blessing in disguise because if I called, my brother called GameStop today just to see how pre-order pickups would go for the PlayStation.
Yeah,
and they're not having a midnight launch. There's no midnight launch this generation.
Ooh,
because of COVID.
Yep.
And what they're doing, is they're giving all the people that came in pre-order. You notice how they took your name down, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna get the label and they're gonna slap it on the console.
Yeah.
You have 2 days to go in there. You have 2 days before they can sell your console. After launch day.
Yep.
So they're going to reserve it for you. And I know that might sound like standard procedure, but eliminating the midnight launch it takes a lot of weight off your shoulder because the midnight launch, you got to think about it, there's a lot of people standing around trying to get PlayStations without pre-orders. It's more likely that you'll get hurt. You'll get put in a dangerous situation with the midnight launch.
Exactly.
I think GameStops are opting to just open earlier, though. A little bit earlier than they normally do, like maybe an hour. All I know is I already told people I'm working with, bro. I was like, listen, November 12th, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't working then. It's not happening.
Oh yeah, I already requested my day off, and if I don't get it off, I'm just gonna call out and be like, yeah, nah. But like I said, man. This shit, it's going to be a good year for me. And while I was trying to get an Xbox so I can be fair at both the consoles. At this point, Xbox is gonna have to wait until one joint happens. Cause at the GameStop that I went to, my main GameStop, they specifically said let's pre-order this angel statue for $50, and then when it comes in, we're just gonna transfer your pre-order. And I was like, facts, okay. You know what I mean? And I'm like, that's smart. Okay, cool. I get it. Like, bro, other than that, to me, this was just fucking... like I said, it was a clusterfuck, and it made no sense. PlayStation's made less. It made sense, but it didn't make sense. It was also very fucked up.
No, I'm not. I feel like so far we sound very biased towards PlayStation. I'm gonna go over to PlayStation and rip them a few ones because okay, I don't know if you knew how the reserve worked if you did it through PlayStation and you got the email.
Yeah.
They put you in a queue. Now this is my friend, mind you. I still haven't been chosen, and my friend got chosen, and he finally looked up from the last podcast. I believe we talked about it, but he finally got to go in on the time he was estimated to go in, right?
Yeah.
They put this man in the queue. He had to wait 40 minutes. Once that 40 minutes was up, they put him in another queue. That queue was even longer. Once he actually got into the website, the only thing he could pre-order was accessories. Now, isn't it strange that these emails are reservations, yet how is he not guaranteed a PlayStation if he got the email? You know? Like, what's the point then?
Wait, what did you just say?
You get what I said, right? Just they put him in a queue.
They put him in a queue. I'm trying to the reason why I just said wait. I'm trying to process it. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, they put him in a queue.
Yes.
This queue that he was in put him in another queue.
Okay.
This queue, the second queue, was even longer.
Yes.
When he finally got onto the website, the only thing he was allowed to pre-order was accessories because all the PlayStation 5s have sold out. But wait a minute. If everyone got an email saying that, yes, this is your chance, you're getting a PlayStation, it's guaranteed, what the fuck? You know?
Yeah.
And that just makes me go, why did everyone have to sign up and put their email out there? Especially loyal PlayStation customers. You could kiss my ass with that PlayStation. Because you got two of very loyal and very... I promise you I bought every exclusive in this generation. And this man over here buys every exclusive and then some on PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm a level 24. 26 on PlayStation.
Where was our email? I'm 100% convinced PlayStation just hit random generator and sent out emails.
You know,
I heard tremblings about the emails, the system being bugged or whatever, and you should change your email to whatever plus P. No, I don't. I shouldn't have to change my email for the system to work properly.
Yeah, at this point, I don't care.
Yeah, because I'm already secured.
Yeah, I'm already secured myself. So, like,
you're secured.
Like, mine's is secured. And at this point, I'm not about to sit here and wait for your email. If, consider I didn't receive the email, I feel like Sony kind of was like, nah, there's people that's still better than you. I'm like, yo, how many people platinum Ghost of Tsushima? It took about weeks to do it. How many people I just bought like 10 games on PlayStation alone. I constantly have bought like games on PlayStation myself. And I'm like, yo, alright, you guys want to treat me like this. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. And I'm not about to argue with them. It's just, I'm like, yo, you're like the most people that's on PlayStation would get it a lot. And I'm like, okay. And I've received one. And I know people that are barely on their shit. And they got it. And I'm like, okay. I'm a level 26, which means I play your fucking video games on my console. Right? And I play them all the time. Because that's how I am. But for you to go, nah, you don't deserve it. I'm like, fuck you, dog.
Yeah, and I don't know.
And I'm not changing my goddamn thing to my email plus PlayStation. Like, fuck you. I don't care.
Yeah, fuck off. Here's another thing. Like, it's not just PlayStation that's handling pre-orders situation badly, because I called Target recently because I have to call them every once in a while to check my pre-order, because when I typed my email, I typed it in wrong, so it's going to some email that doesn't exist.
Really?
Yeah, but I already called them and we talked about it. They were basically like, well, the email doesn't matter. You can literally just call us every week you have the order number and all that stuff, so it just doesn't matter. I just won't be able to get the notification when it's coming. But the thing is, I already know when it's coming. November 13th. That whole week. Anyway, that's off topic.
Yeah.
I called in and the lady picked up the phone. She was like, "Yo, hi, this is Target. How may I help you?" I said, "Yeah, so I'm coming to check my status on my pre-order to see if it's still there." She was like, "Pre-order for what? What do you talk about?" And I was like, "PlayStation 5." She goes, "I don't know what you talk about. You know, I don't have any PlayStation 5 pre-orders up in here." And I'm like, "Ma'am, I already have a pre-order. I'm checking my status." And she was like, "Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me verify." Puts me on hold for like 5 minutes. Comes back. "Oh, my bad, sir. I had the wrong information." Like, I feel like everybody's handling this pretty badly.
Oh, and Walmart's literally god king of this bullshit. Don't get me started with fucking Walmart.
Walmart started it. They started this. They did this. They're the reason PlayStation's pre-order went south. Walmart is the reason. They tweeted out, "Yeah, we're not going to make you wait. Go ahead and pre-order now." And everybody else followed suit.
That was fucking weird, bro. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. Yo, I've been playing as my PlayStation name since February 3rd, 2008. Jesus Christ.
I don't even know how to go check that, but yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to change my name. I just don't know what to change it to. But, yeah. End of the day, that's where I am when it came to this damn pre-orders. It's all fucking stupid to me. And again, Microsoft once again was like, "Ha-ha! We won't fuck up. Here's one Xbox for you, one Xbox for you, 2 for you, 3 for you. Yep, we're done here." And it's like, so one person walks in the GameStop, gets the pre-order it. "Oh, we're out of Xboxes." Well, fuck you too, man. You just open. Like, fuck you mean, man. So now I'm on the list. And by the way, my GameStop didn't call me for none of the pre-orders, so I'm a little disappointed with those guys. Yeah, loyal customer. Anywho, enough about this shit, because, like I said, this pre-orders has been a cluster, but again, I pre-ordered my PlayStation 5, which to me was a little more important. Granted, I'm like, I wanted the Xbox, and I'm not about to fight for the Xbox. I'll get it when I get it. That's how I am. That's how I feel right now.
Exactly.
I'll get it when I get it. Technically, I already have one. It's right next to me with my PC, but it would have been fine to get rid of my Xbox One and then just get the Xbox Series X and call it a day. But we'll see. We'll see what happens by the end of the year. Now, final thing I want to talk about today. Avengers, you finally beat the story.
Garbage.
Yeah, I wanted to get your opinion because I gave the game a 6, which on this channel means average.
I don't know. That's below average for me, man. I like it. I hate it.
What was your problems with the game besides the loading screens? Because we could talk about the loading screens for a whole podcast.
Okay. Number one issue is this goddamn loading screens. But we're not going to get into that, because every time you die, which, mind you, this game's not easy. Sometimes I'll be on level with a mission and they'll still beat my ass.
Leave it on easy. That's the funny part.
I play it on normal and they'll be beating my ass. And then you gotta wait this long ass loading screen. And then you get back in there, only for them to start you 2 seconds before you got your ass beat. And you get your ass beat again. And you just keep going through it until you eventually beat it. Oh my god. Now we're gonna go to the bosses. Why are 4 of the bosses the same? Why are they the exact same bosses? It's a giant robot. Kill it. Alright. The only legitimate boss outside of fucking was fucking Abomination.
Yeah, Taskmaster, Abomination, and MODOK.
I don't count Taskmaster. That was a tutorial.
Okay. Abomination and MODOK. Then Abomination was also a tutorial.
And MODOK was nothing but another version of the damn big ass robots because all you had to do was fly behind them and blow up whatever you need to blow up and then fight him. Granted, the MODOK fight was cool because you fought him with every single Avenger. No. That's all I have to say. No to all of it.
What about the people that say that game is more than a 10 to 12 hour experience?
They capped. I cut the game on 3 times, and every time I cut the game on, the story mode, and then it did some glitch, I cut it off instantly. It only took me, I want to say, like total maybe 6 hours. Yeah. Maybe.
What if I told you the game is 10 to 12 hours? So when people go, it's like a 50-hour game, I'm like, no. When I got it on September 1st, because I did the pre-order and got the game early, I beat it on the fucking 3rd.
Yeah, like I just. You can tell me it's 10 to 12 hours, but I feel like you have to do all the other missions to get there. And most of the hours spent playing this damn game is spent on a loading screen.
Yeah, with somebody Thor catching a hammer, Hawkeye, no, not Hawkeye, Black Widow doing whatever she does, Captain America catching the shield, back in the game, die. Freaking Thor catching a hammer, Hulk screaming, fucking Iron Man suiting up, go back in the game.
And here's my theory. And I think this is 100% what happened. This game is not a PS4 game. This game is a PS5 game. They decided, you know what? I feel like Square was going to have it at launch, PS5. And they decided, you know what? No, we're not going to do that anymore. What we're going to do, and not PS5, I know Avengers is on both platforms, but
yeah.
But they said, what we're going to do is we're going to make a shitty port for PS4 and drop it on PS4, give people a free upgrade. And here's what backs up that statement. Have you seen the patch notes for the damn game?
No, I stopped caring. I stopped playing the game after literally the multiplayer stopped working.
The patch notes are longer than a CVS receipt.
What?
Longer than a CVS receipt. You know, you go to CVS, you buy one water bottle, and the receipt comes out about a mile long. Yeah. Longer than that. There was a lot.
Lord.
They patched every single mode and every single thing that you could think of. Everything was patched. Gameplay, the way the multiplayer.
Holy crap!
There was a big patch. You could look up the patch.
Marvel's Avengers is the Incredible Hulk of video games.
I think
they just threw this on PS4, knowing damn well that people would buy the game, and then the PS5 version would hit, and they would get all these free characters, and it'd be water under the bridge. But no, like that's messed up. They should just.
Oh my god! You motherfucker said various crash and stability fixed rare once Avenger inadvertently sent player wrong mission. Fuck that. Captain America can now smash through doors. Improved responsiveness entering flight from jumping as Iron Man. Moving on, I don't really give a fuck. Improved presentation of Captain America's sprinting block. Tuning the adept drone, Synthetoid and Keeper. New standard attack, adjusting homing attack, adjusted projectiles, whatever, don't give a fuck. Addressed issue with refreshing weekly mission would result in a crash. Iconic outfit if they lost due to an outfit bug. Cripes!
I'm Curtin Davina speaking for Steven.
There are more? Yo, Galactic. What the fuck?
Yep. You thought I was kidding when I told you it's longer than the CVS receipt.
There are 2 sets of patch notes.
Their patch notes are insane. That just backs up, like, I don't think this game was meant for this generation at all. At all. There's no way they released a game.
There are 2 sets of patch notes.
Yes. yes, the game was buggy and very buggy. It's still buggy, and we already know why. It wasn't for this generation. They just released it to release it.
Dog, this game is fucking. It goes from a 6 to a 5 now, which means below average for me. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
It's not like they had a bad idea. It's just like they clearly didn't.
They chose the wrong villain. They chose the wrong everything. They chose the wrong Avengers type look. They look like fucking stunt doubles. This game looks fucking stupid as fuck in certain places. The story was dumb as fuck and predictable and literally lame, considering the villain was fucking MODOK. They could have used Hydra and it would have been fucking amazing. But instead, we got MODOK and I don't even care, bro. I'm gonna just let it happen, son. No, but my review was bad though, so I mean, it's whatever.
And it's not like when looking at this game, I'm gonna go like, "Oh, this is the worst game I've ever played." No, it's just like when playing the game, there's no joy.
Dog, I only get joy when I was playing with you guys, but the multiplayer hasn't been working.
The single player made me smile only when Kamala was on the screen and she had some type of reaction.
She's the only character, but she should not have been the person at the end of the game to beat the villain. It just was stupid.
Well, the whole thing was Kamala's game, so I can see why.
Yeah, but at the end, I was like, first of all, no. Second, some of the things in this game make me almost go, have you guys ever played or ever read a comic? If you think fucking Black Widow is about to beat Taskmaster ever in your life, you need to slap yourself in the dick. And if you have a vagina, you need to slap yourself in the vagina. Obviously.
That's nice. I didn't actually think. I thought that was weird, but I didn't. I didn't question it because I'm not really a Marvel person like that. I don't know too much about them, so I thought that would make sense. Black Widow is not seeing Taskmaster realistically.
No.
Huh.
Bro, listen to me. Taskmaster's ability is called photoreal. It's called forget the exact name of it. The man remembers your moves. You played Spider-Man. Why do I even need to explain it? How hard was it for Spider-Man to fight Taskmaster?
Given that I was Spider-Man, it was cancerous.
Exactly. He was struggling against Taskmaster. So Taskmaster, who's able to memorize your fighting style and mimic you 110%. What the fuck part of Black Widow is about to beat this man? Really? Oh yeah. I'm gonna beat you up, and he's gonna keep trying to hit me with his sword, and he's gonna not do anything realistically. And I was like, this ain't the real Taskmaster. This is a fake guy. He's pretending to be Taskmaster. Are you serious? I was like, yo, this didn't make no sense. And I was like,
from all as far as I could tell, Widow doesn't have that many fights.
Yeah, she doesn't. And Taskmaster can mimic it, figure out her weakness, and beat her, which is what would have realistically happened. You know what happens when a Taskmaster fights the Avengers? It takes at least 2 of them to beat his ass. Minimum. You know why? Because the Taskmaster from the comics has Captain America's shield abilities, because he copied them. He knows how to throw his shield properly. He has Black Knight, one of the most dangerous swordsmen in Marvel Universe. Black Knight's sword skills. Hawkeye's arrowing skills. Spider-Man's web swinging skills. And I think many more abilities and multiple fighting styles that he remembers. Mind you, the more and more abilities he gains, the more and more his memory gets fucked up. So he doesn't remember that when he was a kid he almost drowned, so he has hydrophobia. He's afraid of water. So if you throw him in a thing of water, he gets irrationally scared and doesn't remember why he's afraid of water.
I didn't know that he forgets things.
Oh yeah, the more and more he does it. So say he learned like 90 things, but yesterday you told this man the code to like a locker. He won't remember it because he learned too many abilities and too many things in one day. So further he goes on, the more he forgets shit. So that's how he is. That's why when the reason why he found out his ability, because he figured out he watched a diver dive from a board and copied the dive. But he didn't want somebody to learn how to swim. He never knew how to swim, so he almost drowned when he was a kid. He's also a secret. He's also a super secret agent for Shield. So.
Oh, he works for Shield.
Yes, he works for Shield.
Such a very interesting.
Yeah. Now, that would have been cool, but at the end of the day, Taskmaster, like she can't see Taskmaster, and that's just. I'm sorry. That was just rant. I'm sorry. We don't need to be going on rants up in here. But is there anything else you want to talk about? Because we're about to head off the big. Okay. Because I accidentally hit stop recording for a second, and then I hit re-record so I can record the last bit of what we had to say. So that being said, I got some editing to do. This is Wildfang saying, I hate life sometimes, especially 10-hour shifts of me doing nothing. And I like to say, this is Wildfang. Look out for Galactic's little thing that he does that he pretends like it's better than mine. But, you know, obviously, I'll slap him in the face with my penis. So,
excuse me?
What?
Pardon?
Galactic.
What?
Sign out, Galactic. Jesus.
Disregard any accessory that was just said.
Accessory.
Accessory.
I'm stealing that.
Anyway, yeah, I have a little thing. I call it the Player 2. I guess I'm going to call it a podcast, but it's Player 2, the Player 2 series, and I have people on my channel, and we talk about stuff. Look out for the video. It should be coming sometime next week.
All right, and our link will be in the description if you want to start. So. All right, I'll catch y'all later. Look out for the review for the Dragon's Dogma shit and whatever, and I hope life gets better than this.
Yes, next week, so until November 12th are useless.
Yeah, I wish I had the world or any time abilities so I can go for it. I would skip every day. I wish I had King Crimson's ability. I would skip so many hours of the day. Jesus Christ. But alright, man.
I know it feels this Celtic night.